No, I request the Lordship Mr. Justice Sadhu Sanjay
Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Judges, I was very encouraged by your open-mindedness in accommodating the concerns of the legal fraternity in this regard. I trust that the decisions here will be positively considered, and in the revision of this policy, it will be taken into consideration. And it is my fond hope that this is accomplished during my term of office. Accountability of judges starts with their appointment and follows them through retirement, and I dare say, sometimes even beyond retirement. It is for this reason that the issue of appointment as judges is hotly debated in every society. Even mature democracies continuously review the method of appointment of judges and their expectations from the judiciary. Judges are no longer expected to be isolated, but well-informed, yet aloof. I am under no illusion that we can work alone in isolation to restore the dignity and justice to the people. We cannot succeed unless we are supported by robust legislatures, efficient and honest bureaucracy, including law enforcement agency, and most importantly, a democratic system. True democracy is not just based on rhetoric, but on firm principles for the enhancement of people's economic, social, and political rights. The deficiencies in the democratic transition are quite apparent. 12th of February is a significant day for women in Pakistan. In 1983, on the same day, a couple of hundred women planned to walk to the Lahore High Court to present a memorandum to the Chief Justice of the Lahore High Court. The protest march was stopped and we were thoroughly roughed up. Lawyers came to our rescue, and even after we were locked up in the Civil Lines police station, they held a vigil outside. The wife of daughters of the then President of the Lahore High Court Bar, Mr. Abid Hassan Minto, wife of renowned lawyer, Mr. S.M. Zafar, and dear mother of our famous lawyer, Mr. Itazaz Ehsan and his wife, and many others were amongst us. Eventually, even a dictator like Zia-ul Haq had to apologize for his high-handedness, and he agreed to review his discriminatory draft laws against women. Woefully, we received no justice from the courts. Fortunately, this cannot be the case now. We have covered some distance since those dark days, but as I said earlier, new challenges lie ahead and a long journey awaits us. I therefore conclude with a couplet of Faiz Ahmad Said's, which says, "Ye daag daag ujala, ye shab gazida seher, wo intezar tha jiska, ye wo seher to nahi, ye wo seher to nahi. अभी चराग सर्रा को कुछ खबर ही नहीं, अभी गरानी शब में कमी नहीं आई, नजात दीदा दिल की घड़ी नहीं आई, चले चलो कि वो मंजिल अभी नहीं आई."
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. The administration of justice has always been a covetous objective of a civilized government. Justice in Islam is like an unassailable fortress which can neither be overthrown by the violence of the torrents nor demolished by the force of armies. Human civilization, wherever it grew and developed on earth, no doubt the most important historical event was when society created vision and view that human beings, whether at peace or in war, have certain fundamental rights. The bar is a vital pillar of the administration of justice system. It is the duty of every member of the bar being the officer of the court at all times to uphold the dignity and high standing of his profession. According to the best traditions of the bar, every member should pay due courtesy while appearing before the court and fearlessly uphold the interests of the client. Therefore, it is required that every member of the bar adhere to the professional code of conduct. The bar councils need to enforce the code of conduct and professional ethics. Before I conclude, let me congratulate the President of the Supreme Court Bar Association and all other organizers.
जब तक माशरे में सच्चाई का दौरा ना होगा और लोग ये अल्लाह ताला से डर के ये नहीं समझेंगे कि मैंने झूठी गवाही नहीं देनी है और सच्चाई बोलनी है और सच्चे आप चीज़ें लाएं और इंशाअल्लाह ताला माशरे में एक अच्छा तासर कायम होगा।
ये जो जुडिशल पॉलिसी के ऊपर जो रिकमेंडेशन है वो क्योंकि इतनी सारी थी तो उसके अंदर हमने एक रिकमेंडेशन ये बनाई है एंड दे वर वेरी कॉन्क्रीट रिकमेंडेशंस दैट ऑल रिकमेंडेशंस that were discussed during this session should be put together by the Supreme Court Bar Association and should be forwarded to the Chief Justice of Pakistan and to all Chief Justices of the High Court for their consideration. The second suggestion here is that the Supreme Court Bar Association is called upon to hold similar meetings in all provinces for a single day with a single issue of discussing the judicial policy so that the recommendations are made more concrete and inclusive of all areas. Last जी हमारा था accountability of judges and lawyers. इसमें the participant observed that lawyers in the present situation are acting as shock observers between the litigant and the courts. It was suggested that lawyers are to conduct themselves at the highest possible level and also suggested, मैं इसको ठीक कर लूँगी but there was no time to put it right, that subordinate judiciary should forget that they are employee of the government when they are deciding cases. Instead, they should decide cases remembering that they are the conscience of the people and that they have to act in an impartial manner and that they are in the service of the people to administer justice. The participant noted that all subordinate judiciary is accountable to the high courts and that it should be the high courts rather than the Supreme Court that should have supervision on subordinate judiciary.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट बार एसोसिएशन ने एक अरसे के बाद एक ऐसी तकरीब का इनेकाद किया है जिसमें ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस वकला के दरमियान आए हैं और साइमल्टेनियसली पाकिस्तान भर की बार एसोसिएशंस और आज़ाद कश्मीर और गिलगित बल्तिस्तान से भी वकला नुमाइंदे आए हैं।
ये अपने नोयत का बड़ा मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म का ये प्रोग्राम था पाकिस्तान में।
ये एक बहुत अच्छा इक़दाम था। इससे मुल्क में इंसाफ के राह में जो रुकावटें हायल हैं उनको हाईलाइट किया गया है और उनके ज़रिए उनके सिलसिले में कानून में अमेंडमेंट्स करने के लिए रिकमेंडेशंस की गई हैं जिसको सुप्रीम कोर्ट बार एसोसिएशन रिव्यू करेगी और इंशाअल्लाह उनको फिर अमली जामा पहनाया जाएगा।